What's up, guys? So this is my first video in a very long time. I haven't posted in a while. It's been a while, but my exams are getting closer and I am going to take a little bit of a break. I'm not stopping or anything. I'm just sort of slowing it down. I'm not going to be doing as many videos. I'm still going to be doing reviews, and my Christopher Nolan series will be starting in April, but I am going to be doing a few videos from now till about June. Now, I normally don't do film reviews this late because, you know, Silence came out in like December, January, and I just got the chance to see it yesterday. And normally I don't, you know, do reviews for like late movies, but this is an exception because it's Silence. Now, I'm not going to tell you about the plot because if you've seen the movie, then you know the plot. If you haven't seen the movie, I think it's best if you go into this movie blind because I think that's the best way to experience it. Now, if you asked me to name one director who has made no bad films, who's never made a misstep in his career, who every time makes brilliant films that are remembered as classics and sort of immortalized in Hollywood, I wouldn't say Nolan, I wouldn't say Fincher, I wouldn't say Tarantino, wouldn't say Spielberg, I would say Martin Scorsese. And he proves that beyond the shadow of a doubt in Silence, because he directs the shit out of this film. This is a beautiful film, first of all. The cinematography is brilliant, and it's really interesting because a lot of this film actually takes place in sort of outdoor areas, maybe in a hut, a small hut, or in the forest, or stuff like that. And so they really have to use a lot of natural lighting and stuff like that. Most of this film actually takes place in the outdoors, as opposed to films like Wolf of Wall Street or The Departed that takes place more sort of indoors. So the cinematography in this film is really beautiful, and it's actually really intriguing. If you're into sort of cinematography and stuff like that, this is one to watch. But I want to talk about the way Martin Scorsese directs this film. Now, first I want to take you back to sort of his more conventional films, looking at films like Goodfellas and The Departed and stuff. I would say that this is Martin Scorsese's sort of most unconventional film, because even though he has had a period piece like Gangs of New York or a family film like Hugo, both of which are absolutely brilliant, I don't feel like he's ever made a film quite like this before. And this is his passion project. He's been wanting to make this film for decades now, and he humbly said that the reason he hasn't made it yet until now is because he felt like he wasn't good enough, he wasn't there yet as a filmmaker. And after seeing this film, I understand what he means, because this film is emotionally staggering. It's so hard to watch. Some of the scenes are so incredibly difficult to watch, like sort of 12 Years a Slave, if you know what I mean. And there's so much complexity to the film, to the characters, to the story, and I just feel like this film is an experience that you kind of have to see yourself. And this film is violent, but not in the stereotypical way. When I'm saying violence, I mean like, you know, this guy gets shot in the head, bam, or stuff like that. This film is violent in the way that it shows how human beings can treat another human being. It shows that this is something that has been done before in the past, and the way that one human being treats another human being, and that is so powerful, and it's so hard to watch sometimes because it feels so incredibly real. Nothing in this film feels dramatized or done for the sake of it's in a movie. Everything feels like they want to do this because they want to show what really happened back when Japanese people were just sort of found Christianity, and they wanted to believe in this faith, and they were trying to, and you know, the Buddhist Japanese people were trying to take it away from them. And going to this film, I had one big concern, and that was how they would sort of show the Christianity in this film. Would they say that, okay, Christianity is the best religion? Would they be like, oh, you have to worship Christianity? But they didn't, because I'm Buddhist, and all the bad guys in this film are also Buddhist. But at no point did I ever feel that this film was trying to say, oh, Christianity is better, Buddhism sucks. It's not like that. Especially there's one scene when Andrew Garfield's character, which I'll talk about Andrew Garfield in a bit, he's having a conversation with a Japanese guy who's Buddhist, and then Andrew Garfield is like, you don't understand Christianity. And then the Japanese guy is like, you don't really understand how Japan works. And so it's kind of like a conflict of interest, and I think just it makes it feel a little bit more comfortable to watch for audiences of certain religions. Now let's talk about performances, because they're great. First off, I want to talk about Andrew Garfield, who has, in my opinion, now solidified himself as one of Hollywood's best actors. Hacksaw Ridge he was brilliant in that film, he was brilliant in The Social Network, and this one, it's just another award-worthy performance because he is so good in this film. His character goes through such an arc. At first he starts off as this guy who just has so much faith in God, and then by the end of it he's like battered and he's just seen so much and so much has been done to him, and we see all of that. Nothing is held back, and Andrew Garfield is so good in this film. Adam Driver and Liam Neeson both give really great performances. Liam Neeson is very subdued in this film, and he's also incredibly conflicted, and you see all of that. Again, nothing is left to the imagination. You see all of it, and I really do think that this film should have been nominated for a lot more Oscars. It definitely deserves that. And I remember after I finished the film, I just took this deep breath of relief that I was sitting in the same position for almost 3 hours without moving at all, because this film had me laser focused. It had me so incredibly invested in the plot, in the story, in the characters, and I really don't have any flaws with this film whatsoever. It is a near perfect film. It's perfectly acted, it's perfectly written, it's perfectly shot, it's perfectly directed, and I'm obviously gonna give Silence a big fat A+. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm not going to really say what videos I have coming up because I can't promise any videos will be coming up in the next few days. Oh wait, no, I have to watch Iron Fist. I literally am going to watch it. I'm going to edit this video, post it, I'm going to continue watching Iron Fist. I'm about 20 minutes into the first episode. Then I'm going to see Kong Skull Island tomorrow night. That review will be coming out for you on the next few days. Iron Fist also. Anyway guys, thank you very much as always for watching. I really do hope you watch Silence. It's not for everyone, but I do think that you will have a great time if you're a film enthusiast and you just like watching Scorsese films. You're going to have a great time with Silence. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you.